5 years of working on BMWs have all culminated into this moment right here. It turns out it's not just a top-end tear down and rebuild for baby girl. It's also chains and guides. Let's tear it down. Alright, BimmerBuilds Knox. So, a new development in the top end rebuild. It was going to have to be done sooner or later anyway. So, here we go. Listen to this. See if you guys can hear it. You see that in there? That's called chain play. You do not want that. So, we have gone from a top end rebuild to full chains and guides. I can almost promise you the one that is bad is the U guide. If you guys know anything about these M62s, those U guides give out. What led us to this discovery, we have a tensioner here that you can see is nice and tight. We have a tensioner here that is not. We were going to just replace that tensioner. I actually already have all my chains and guides in a kit. I'll bring it over and show it to you guys in a minute. And I have this tensioner already, and I was just going to replace it and be done. But then Chaos Custom said, hey, I wonder what the chains up here sound like. And they should not move like that. When you touch them, they should not want to move at all. But as you can see, that is a heck of a lot of movement in there. And I guarantee you it's that U guide right here in the center. So hang on tight, BimmerBuilds Knox. Baby girl's not just getting some more power and some new juice and a top end rebuild and all new gaskets. She's getting all new guides. Let's get this freaking show on the road. Dang it. So first things first, front bumper comes off, headlights come off. Clutch fan comes off, fan shroud comes off, radiator comes out, thermostat comes out, cooling hoses come out, everything comes out on the front here. Bumper cover gets dropped, all these plastic pieces are coming out, everything is coming off the front end of the car to give us direct access to all the timing plates so we can pull them and get these guides in. Let's get this freaking show on the road. All right, y'all, so we are getting down to it. We have got to take the water pump out, the emissions tube out, secondary air injection. We've got some pulley tensioners to remove, serpentine belt to remove, and then the main crank pulley. And then we are going to start removing the timing covers. We are not going to be replacing chains unless we get in here and the chains are an absolute dookie fest. But from everything that I'm seeing, the chains look good. We are going to go ahead and replace both of the upper tensioners on both sides, especially that one since it's loose. And then we're going to be replacing all of the guides. So all of the guides are going to get done as well. We are going to attempt not to shift the chains out of time so that we do not have to re-time this M62. That is our goal. But goals don't always come to fruition. So we're going to do our best. But we have removed a lot of everything to get it out of the way so that we can get down to these timing covers and get this thing rocking. Hang around, y'all. Woo! Top end rebuild turned into chains and guides. Fun times. Let's go. Big shout out to Chaos Customs for being here and being a part of all of this. It's a very big job. But we have almost torn everything down already to the timing covers. And since we are only doing the guides, ideally, we should be able to finish this part of the project today and put everything back together. That is our goal. So hang tight. And here we are, y'all. 5 years of working on these BMWs and doing little stuff here and little stuff there has prepared me for my very first timing guide and chain job. And pretty much dang near whole engine tear down. I mean, obviously I don't have the whole top end torn down to the block, to the heads and cylinders and pistons and all that, but I mean, dang near every other component of this engine has to be torn down in order to do chains and guides. So I want to say this before I start packing up for the day. Chaos is already done helping out for the day, and he's already left. So we're going to go ahead and box her up, package her up, and get her all buttoned up for the rest of today. And then tomorrow we're going to pull the crank pulley, the timing covers, and get in there and do the chains and guides. So here's what I want to say. Don't y'all dare let somebody tell you that you can't do something in your life. There are only 3 things it takes to do absolutely anything in life: ambition, drive, and just going to start. That's all it takes. Those are the only 3 things it takes. 5 years ago, if you would have told me I would be tearing down a V8 engine in less than 5 years, it's actually been almost 5 years, so 4 years and some change. If you would have told me I would be tearing a V8 engine down and rebuilding the top end and retiming and redoing chains and guides, I wouldn't have even known what you were talking about, because I had no idea about any of that stuff. But I dang sure, even if I did know about that stuff, would have told you you were out of your freaking mind. Do not let anyone tell you you can't do something. If you want it, you go do it. And honestly, y'all, stop going to mechanic shops for every little tiny thing that needs to be done on your car. I cannot stress this enough, guys. You are paying obscene prices for things you could do at home in 20 to 30 minutes. Stop feeding an industry that literally is designed to take advantage of you. Stop it. Stop it. Stop doing that. It's ridiculous. Somebody just told me they took their car to the Honda dealership for an air filter, an intake filter, and they charged them $260 something after taxes. Do y'all understand an air filter is a $20 part and it takes less than 5 minutes to put it in your car? If I can learn to tear down an engine like this and do something as difficult as chains and guides and timing, and I've never done it before, stop paying mechanic shops and dealers ridiculous amounts of money. They are robbing you. They are literally robbing you. You are willingly being robbed. Stop going to mechanics and dealerships and being taken advantage of. It's ridiculous. All right, got the car all buttoned up, and I realized I forgot to show you guys the chains, tensioners, guides. These are those things up top I was showing you guys that I need to replace. Don't have to order them from ECS. I literally already had them. Got gaskets and all that good stuff. Guides, metal construction, not plastic. Here is the one that probably is the primary culprit. U-guide. Went metal construction, not plastic. And then we got brand new chains. I think these are guide pads. And brand new external piston driven tensioner as well. So we've got the whole kit here. Tomorrow the guides will get done entirely in one day. Again, except for breakdown, because we did breakdown today. But tomorrow, all the guides, all the tensioners, everything will get finished up on this car. And then we will get back to finishing the rebuild on the top end. So, little side quest to make sure she's in tip-top shape. Stick around, y'all.